Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ghost Grabs. I did a video yesterday of some of the most recent stuff I got. This is the second episode of an ongoing series, hopefully. I mentioned last video that I was expecting some Green Arrow in the mail next week, the week of the 24th of October, I believe. And two of the issues arrived already 4 days ahead of time. First one being Green Arrow number 6, Neil Adams cover, I believe, and Green Arrow number 7, also a Neil Adams cover. Excuse me. It's my Friday today, so some little rum and coke in a Batman glass. Why not? Today I received my box of goodies from my pal Dave, Huey. I briefly glanced through it, but I was gonna unbox it on screen and see what I got for the week. I was expecting a bit of a bigger haul this week because that's what the release is called for. Looks like I got a bonus from Huey. Looks like I got Wolverine number 109 and Wolverine 85. So those are some pretty sweet looking covers. I can't wait to read them. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. Along with, I mentioned this in the last video, Clone Conspiracy, the regular cover, the Delato, if I remember right. I was really looking forward to this cover. I think it's a great looking cover. After that, I got Harley Quinn number 6, which is a pretty sweet looking cover as well. Nightwing number 7, Green Arrow number 9, and I've been looking forward to this. It seems like they took a bit of a break, but they finally got another one out. The Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, Book 6. You can see the reflection of the video in the... There we go. Was looking forward to this. I'm going to have to reread the first 5 to kind of refresh my memory of what was going on. Continuing with the Batman, I got Batman number 9. I believe Bane is supposed to make an appearance in this one now, huh? And then Amazing Spider-Man number 20. And since I got this one in my hand, I should probably tell you guys the rest of this episode is going to be a little more Spider-Man centric, just to try to catch up on what I've been doing over the summer, and just try to keep it a little bit of a theme so I don't always have like a crazy grab bag of pulls. I have 3 comics here that I wanted to share in the last video yesterday, but I forgot to grab them when I started recording. First one being All-Star Batman number 2, which I think is a great cover. Amazing Spider-Man number 18. Amazing Spider-Man number 19. And all the Spider-Man books of the current volume are really great looking covers, especially since they got Alex Ross to do them for them. That's it for the newest stuff I got. I have a stack here of the pulls I've kind of made from thrift stores and from a guy that Dave knows over in Ashland. But first, I have some comics that my father owned before me, and I got my hands on them and hopefully gave them a pretty good home. They were sitting in my grandparents' basement, no bags, no boards, no box, no nothing, just kind of all stacked up, and starting to to deteriorate a little bit. So I grabbed what I could, what I was really interested in, and put them in bags and boards and stuck them in a box. First off is Incredible Hulk number 169. As you can see, it's got a little wear and tear, torn cover, everything, even some writing. And then next up, which is kind of weird, I got Marvel Comics and the Electric Company present Spidey Super Stories number 5. And then this one I was pretty happy to find with my father's stuff. Marvel Team Up featuring Spider-Man and the Inhumans. I think it's a really cool looking cover. That's it for my dad's stuff for now. I think I have some other stuff stored away. Once I come across them, I'll try to share them. Next up, along with the thrift store stuff, I have 2 comics that Huey gave me. So I decided to share them, tell him thank you on air. I got The Amazing Spider-Man 183 and Amazing Spider-Man 199, a Mysterio cover, so I was pretty happy with that. Next up is the thrift store stuff. This is a mix between some of the stuff I found at a thrift store in town, and like I said, a guy that Dave knows. And a reminder, it's pretty Spider-Man centric. I think it's Spider-Man from here on out. But first up for this stuff is Amazing Spider-Man 267, Amazing Spider-Man 352, ASM number 376, ASM number 377, and then let's see here. Next 3 are annuals. I got the ASM 64-page annual number 27. I'm trying to get it where there's no glare. And then this one I picked up basically because Gwen Stacy was on the cover, but it's a Spectacular Spider-Man supersized annual number 8. Followed up by, I think I got this one shortly after the current volume of Amazing Spider-Man. I believe it's 15, that has Mary Jane in the Iron Spider costume. I came across this one and decided to grab it. Amazing Spider-Man double size annual number 19. Looks like Mary Jane in the traditional Spidey outfit. So it's pretty cool, pretty awesome to grab that one. And then finally, the last 2 are foils. Who doesn't love foils? I got Amazing Spider-Man giant size 30th anniversary number 375. Where's the glare? Getting pretty bad at that. And then the last foil, last comic, giant size 200th issue Spectacular Spider-Man number 200. Big ol' shiny foil. And that's all I really got for today. For the coveted covers, I have 2 from each different kind of category I drew from. For the most recent stuff, All-Star Batman number 2. It's an awesome close-up. And Clone Conspiracy, the regular cover. I just love that cover. That is so cool looking. As for the thrift store pulls, I don't know, but this cover just really captures my imagination. It would be Amazing Spider-Man 375. I showed it to you guys already. Venom and Spidey on the cover. And then the annual with Mary Jane. Looks like she's pretty determined to kick some butt. Coveted covers for this week. I like them a lot. Big shout out to Dave, Huey's Hideout, for doing this for me, for grabbing all this stuff for me. Really helps me out since it's not so easy to find this kind of stuff in a small town. Big shout out to the Blaster Stash It community on Facebook and on YouTube. They've been showing a lot of support with the first video I just put out, and hopefully I get the same amount on this one. I also give them pretty good feedback. It's pretty awesome. The future shows, much like this one, will be themed just to kind of get stuff out in chunks and not, like I said, have a big old random grab bag of comics. Until next time, keep it real.